Politics has been divisive and can create stress and animosity because of the difference of philosophies and how we should govern and direct people's lives. Now we've seen politics infused even more directly in pop culture, directly to fans or about fans. What is now weird is we're seeing politicians make pop culture references. Yes, in Trump's speech, he makes a Hannibal Lecter reference. So let me turn the clock back to Rachel Maddow talking about JD Vance and who he is.
Nevertheless, Mr. Vance then was able to go and start another venture capital firm with, surprise, yet more help from Peter Thiel. Like Mr. Thiel, who has named his companies after things in the Lord of the Rings series of J.R.R. Tolkien books.
So right there we have a connection. He's connecting JD Vance, Peter Thiel. She doesn't always say his name correctly. Peter Thiel to the Lord of the Rings books. Peter Thiel and naming companies after Lord of the Rings characters and things of that nature. So let's see what else she has to say about that.
Lord of the Rings is a sort of favorite cosmos for naming things and cultural references for a lot of far-right and alt-right figures, both in Europe and the United States.
Okay. Lord of the Rings is, first off, favorite cosmos should be a hashtag favorite cosmos. Okay. Lord of the Rings is a favorite for the far right and alt right. You get that, right? So she doesn't like this person, connects to Lord of the Rings, his financier mentor. Lord of the Rings is all far right, alt right. Hence, hipto facto, he's alt. I mean, literally, that is the game being played. Lord of the Rings being thrown under the bus as alt right. I was sort of like just shocked. I actually rewound this and watched it a couple of times, like making sure I didn't completely misconstrue her. No, she just keeps going.
Peter Thiel names all these things after Tolkien figures and places, like his company Palantir, for example. Like his mentor, like Peter Thiel, who had given him all his jobs in the world, Mr. Vance also, when he founded his own venture capital firm with help from Peter Thiel, named it after a Lord of the Rings thing. He called it Narya, Narya, which you can remember because it's Aryan, but you move the N to the front.
I kid you not. Those are the hoops that they're going through. Is go into Lord of the Rings, make references to Lord of the Rings, and then move letters around so it will spell a word that you wanted to. I mean, I was like, so MSNBC, screw you and your attempts to completely I mean, how many senior citizens who don't know anything about Lord of the Rings? Let's just presume you got someone who might have seen a movie, but let's just say they're 60 and older, and they've got Rachel Maddow now telling them Lord of the Rings is far right Aryan nation type stuff because of this political nonsense and connecting dots and making word scrambles out of characters and company names. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so this is the political divide that Trump and many other people have got their finger on the pulse of. It's like this is the frustration in pop culture that you're seeing when you see people push back. You see people go, I don't want to watch this show. I'm sick of this messaging, whatever. So yes, there has been politics. TV entertainment is mostly left-wing. There are a lot of agendas. We can go right back through decade after decades of agenda. Yes, some of it was on purpose. Actually, most of it was on purpose. But the difference is this is the type of stuff that they also do. This is the type of crazy word scramble, connect the dot stuff to literally make Lord of the Rings, all of their Christian allegories and metaphors, all the stuff that's actually there, into all right propaganda. And this political person who uses a inspiration from Lord of the Rings, we can word scramble I mean, despicable, disgusting, and gross, and should be renounced whole cloth. Couldn't believe it. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Let me hear your thoughts and just go. Let me hear it.